August 15th of 2015, Christine Figner, a marine biologist, discovered a large plastic object that pierced through a turtle's nose. In the video, you can see that the turtle was in searing pain as a plastic straw was removed. Plastic pollution in our ocean has a negative impact on our environment, animals, and even humans. More than ever, hundreds of plastic bags are also found inside the stomach of dead whales. Despite this problem, manufacturing of plastics is expanding in the United States, being the largest consumer and is tripling by the year, according to Frontline magazine. With the plastic industry expanding like never before, and the crisis of ocean pollution growing, Frontline and NPR investigate the fight over the future of plastics. Today, I am going to persuade the audience that littering our cities, oceans, and waterways is contributing to health problems in humans and animals. Therefore, we must take action to save our planet. By first, explaining the problem. Second, exploring the causes behind the problem. And third, identifying solutions to fix the problem and prevent pollution in our oceans and harm to our animals. We are first going to be looking at how mixed and contaminated plastic have no home. And second, when plastics break down, they also leach out damaging chemicals that can affect not only wildlife, but humans as well. Plastics are made to be strong and durable, so when they break down, chemicals like PCBs, they leach out into the environment and ocean, says Washington Post newspaper. These chemicals have been shown to mess with human hormones and interfere with the system that is delicate that keeps our bodies in homeostasis. So we will now look at plastic, how it's harmful to the environment, animals, and humans. As explained by Discover magazine, overpollution of plastic is killing animals and marine life. Some items cannot be recycled, like plastic bags and mixed plastic. Plastic goes without a home and thrown into the street or ocean. Food packaging is misleading. Food containers are not recyclable, even though the package says it's recyclable. Now that I have told you about the problem, I am going to tell you about the causes. Things we buy have been increasingly wrapped in plastic because plastic sells. It is easy for packaging, and it has worked for a long time. Multi-million-dollar solutions of advertising say plastic make it possible for daily living and can be recycled, and it worked. According to Fast Company magazine, once it enters the environment, the plastic we throw away breaks down in the sun and breaks into much smaller pieces. Microplastics are smaller than a quarter of an inch, often a milliliter or smaller. Nanoplastics are even more minuscule, measuring less than 0.1 micrometers, as a micrometer is 1,000 times smaller than a millimeter. We're going to look at how microplastic enters the environment. Biggest sources of human exposure to microplastics likely come from airborne dust, drinking water, including treated tap water and bottled water, and seafood, shellfish in particular, because we eat the entire animal. Rochman says in Fast Company magazine. Scientists have also detected microplastics in products as varied as sugar, honey, German, beer, and sea salt. Humans are consuming more than 100,000 microplastic particles a year, according to Kieran Cox, a PhD candidate at the University of Victoria in Canada. So now that I told you about the causes, I am going to tell you about the solutions. We are first going to look at the solutions on a personal level. Second, on a governmental level. New Hampshire magazine highlights: buy in bulk, skipping the plastic containers, brings glass ones to the stores, and purchase your rice or beans this way or even silicone ones. Do not buy packaged fruit, only loose ones. Increasing awareness and behavioral change is the best way to address plastic pollution and to change our mindsets and habits. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and educate. Today, I first told you about the problem. Second, causes, and third, the solutions. So marine biologist Christine Figner awoke awareness in plastic pollution in our oceans, and it is a very serious to environment, animals, and life-threatening issue that must be taken serious and should be prevented. Together, we can save the planet, the little animals, if we go green with environmentally friendly behaviors and live sustainably with less waste and damage to the environment. As Dalai Lama quotes, it is our collective and individual responsibility to preserve and tend to the world in which we all live.
Así era más pausada.